Hey guys, it is Mike with Become the Night. Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're taking a look at Bhad Bhabie, these hits. Sorry, the kid in the fucking video pronounced it like hits or some shit, and that's the only way I'm going to pronounce this from now on. It does not deserve the grace of being pronounced the way she intended it. So for those of you who are not familiar, this is the Cash Me Outside meme girl who was on Dr. Phil, and now they're making tons of money off of it. So let's get started.
Oh, it's this girl?
Why? It's this girl.
Why?
That was my exact reaction. Why did this happen? Speaks depths about our culture.
I was really hoping I wouldn't have to see her face again.
Same here.
I don't hate it. That's a bad thing.
Okay, she fully acknowledges she doesn't hate it. She fully acknowledges it's a bad thing. So why don't you change this behavior? You've clearly done enough reflection to acknowledge that this thing that you are taking part in is something you should not be enjoying, yet you are going to proceed to continue to enjoy it. Do a little bit more reflection and think, maybe I've been lied to this entire time about what's good and what's not. This isn't even like McDonald's level of music. This is like White Castle or Crystal Burger, man.
The spelling. Like,
Thank you.
these hooks. I haven't seen this yet.
These hits.
Don't nod your head. Don't give in to it.
Damn right. Protect your sister. Remind her that this is complete garbage and trash.
Hey, you got an AK? Hey.
God damn it. I like you, dude, but don't do that.
It has a catchy beat.
And that makes it good, right? Catchy music is good music, right? By your own fucking admission, you already say, this is not good that I enjoy this. Had a video talking about this. If you want to go up here to the link, go ahead and check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Catchy does not equal good.
Is this a rap song? Wow.
Yup. I would expect no less from the Cash Me Outside girl. She had trap written all over her.
I don't think anybody wants to be compared to you.
Stop. Just stop, dude. Stop. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? This guy continues throughout the video to kind of piss me off a little bit, not gonna lie.
I can't understand what she's saying.
I can, and trust me, I'm envying you.
She's spitting bars.
All right. The actual content of her lyrics is pretty fucking garbage. I mean, honestly, it's shit. It's about the pettiest of bullshit that you could possibly write a song about. As far as the actual construction of the phrases and the impact when they hit and some of the delivery, I will say, actually not that bad for current pop standards. As far as her flow goes, I mean, it's really hard to judge because they threw Lord knows what the fuck post effects on her voice, and the thing's not natural whatsoever. So it's kind of hard for me to judge what her actual flow is when it's covered up by layers of dog shit. But if I had to guess, because she's 14 years old and her talent is being a dick on Dr. Phil, I would have to guess most likely she probably doesn't got it. So yeah, spitting bars, okay. Put her against Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj isn't even that good anymore. She used to be alright. Nicki will fucking eat her alive.
Yo, this shit's catchy. What the f?
Oh my god, this kid. He is way too excited about this. There is nothing that interesting about this song. The only interesting thing is the spectacle of it because it's the Cash Me Outside girl. Does that really get you going? If you didn't know it was her, would you really give that much of a shit? Fuck me. That's my reaction exactly.
It's just a bunch of haters. That's not even that bad.
What's the point of wearing a sweater and shorts at the same time?
Speaking of what she's wearing, the way she's dressed, the words that are coming out of her mouth, she's fucking 14. This is completely inappropriate for a 14-year-old. It's gross. It's disgusting. Stop it.
Those shorts don't even have pockets, so she's lying.
Wow. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
By what? You're impressed that a girl with an established following for doing nothing at all except making an idiot of herself and being a dick was eyed up by people with a ton of money and resources and said, hey, you know what? That looks like a good person to get a return on investment for. She already did all the hard work for us by having a following. All we need to do is throw some money at it and get our fucking money back. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. Did she write the song? Maybe, I don't know. Highly fucking doubt it. And if she did, Yay. If she wanted to show me her talent, she could have taken all of that post-processing off of her fucking voice and did it raw. She really wanted to impress me, she could do lines longer than fucking mix it up a little bit, for the love of God. There's literally nothing legitimately impressive about this at all. The only thing that impressed me was that it wasn't complete dog shit, which means whoever was in charge did their job right.
Her nails are so long. How does she do anything with those?
Cutting commentary.
This doesn't make any sense.
Agreed. This entire situation makes no fucking sense, actually. I mean, there's logical steps to what happened to make this happen, but I mean, honestly, this is it's nonsensical bullshit.
You can't even afford a payback. What do you mean?
She can now. Thanks to all of us being terrible at being gatekeepers of what gets in and what gets out. I am partly to blame for this. I watched the video the day after it dropped. Now, under a normal person's circumstances, like I have a YouTube channel where I talk about songs and rip them to shreds, and I talk about music videos. So when I was looking at it, I was looking at it from a business perspective. But if I had not had this YouTube channel, I would have never watched it. Even if people said it was really fucking good and like life-changing, fuck no. This does not come as a surprise whatsoever. I knew what I was gonna be in for. The only thing that was slightly surprising, like I said, it wasn't complete dog shit. But because of the spectacle of it, everyone flocks to it like, oh my God, Catch Me Outside Girl. We want to see the epic failure, and we wind up making her shit gobs of money, which encourages more of this shit behavior. Legitimately. The way he fucking bobs his head with that big shit-eating grin. I just,
Wow. F***ing banger. Catch Me Outside. How about that?
I will. You don't want to meet me there.
You were lucky enough to get like 5 seconds of fame. Just leave.
So that was the video.
Please.
Can we just talk about how she spells bad with an H and baby with an H too? Like,
Yeah, let's do that. It's ridiculously fucking stupid the way she's doing these alternate spellings. I've had a problem with that from other cultures and other artists doing that as well. I don't know why that's considered cool, or I guess it's technically alternative because it's an alternative spelling, even though you just kind of made it up. Bhad Bhabie and these hits.
it's stupid because when it came out, that was like one of my favorite things. When I realized how dumb it was.
Not gonna lie, he deserved to have that clip put in there.
So what do you think about how she's able to capitalize on her fame?
I hate it. I hate when people just use like bad personas. Like they just show you everything that's wrong with like humanity.
What he's trying to say is you hate when people use the spectacle of being a piece of shit to gather around an audience, and then you try to capitalize on it. I think that's what he's trying to say. And yes, I agree. It's complete horseshit.
It got success for being like a complete and total like dick to your mom, and she's capitalizing off of it. It's like, I mean, it's smart. It's kind of
Okay. Yes, it's smart. You know who else was smart? Hitler. Is that an unfair comparison? Absolutely. Doesn't necessarily make it untrue. Just because it's smart doesn't mean it's the right decision to do.
She gets a lot of like hate, and people are calling her like stupid or dumb or all these like really mean things, but I mean, look at her. She's in her own, in some definition successful.
Yeah, and you know who else did that? Fucking the dude, I forget his name. The dude that went on American Idol and did the song She Bangs and then went on to make a music video of it. I mean, it's literally the same thing. It's just he wasn't a shitty person. It's all spectacle. And do I hate her for that kind of success? No. I do not hate her for capitalizing on a situation. I don't like the way in which she decided to capitalize on it. I don't like the reason why she had the opportunity to capitalize on it. But the fact that she is capitalizing on it doesn't bother me.
To people that say that she doesn't deserve it, shouldn't have made her so f***ing famous on the internet.
Agreed. The difference between me and him is he doesn't have a problem with it. I got a problem with it. We shouldn't have made her that famous on the internet. But again, the spectacle dominates.
At one point after its release, the song was number 2 on the Spotify Viral Top 50 list behind only Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do.
I don't like either of those songs. I don't me either.
And that's the thing, man. Some songs top the charts because they're actually that good or because they have artist recognition. Some songs, and they dominate the list for a very short period of time, get up there because they suck really bad. or you're expecting them to suck really bad. It's kind of crazy how that works out, honestly. And again, the spectacle. I will say I'm honestly kind of surprised that it made it that far up the charts at all.
It's the curiosity that's making everybody listen to it. But it's the quality of the music that's making people stay.
Dude, that song had been out for like maybe a week. I mean, you can't talk about staying power over a week. The quality of the music that's making people stay. Oh, or I'm sorry. Yeah, no, dude, you're fucking wrong. Period. It's not the quality of the music that makes pop as popular as it is right now. It's definitely not fucking that. And this, I would say, is not totally off the mark as far as the talent level goes to make today's pop.
It is catchy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I downloaded it. So, I mean, it's there. Are you trying to make me guilt trip me into having this? I'm supposed to be embarrassed? Because I'm not embarrassed.
You really should be, honestly.
Our whole society right now is like so in love with hate watching and hate listening.
Agreed.
So remember, Danielle Bregoli is only 14 years old.
I didn't know that. I thought she was way older.
Yeah, but she acts so much older.
So
No, she doesn't. She says things that are relegated to being quote-unquote adults. I say shit, fuck, cock, piss, pussy, motherfucker. I say it all. That doesn't make me a fucking adult. As a matter of fact, there's an argument to be made that makes me more immature. If we look at the content of what she's talking about and not just the attitude and not just the language, she is immature as fuck. She does not have her values together. She probably doesn't even know what the fuck values really are. Yeah, no, she's not acting like a fucking adult. It's because the standard for what an adult is nowadays has been lowered so fucking low. It's gross.
You want to put out a good message and positivity at the end of the day, and she's again capitalizing off of doing bad things.
At the same time, this did happen to a kid, and I'm sure the meme was also hurtful in her life too, and she seems to be turning this into her career. So when you put all that together...
Stop there. Turning this into a career, one hit song does not a career make.
What do you think about Danielle and her story?
I think she is a good business person.
Bullshit. She had no power over any of this, guaranteed. She's not a good business person. Whoever's handling her may be a good business person. She did not concoct this from the depths of abysses that are her brain. I don't buy it for one fucking second.
I think she just needs to grow up a little bit.
Agreed. She needs to grow up a lot, actually. If she would actually pull her head out of her ass and start doing good things, and I mean, fuck, even making some good music would be a plus as well, then I would say, hey, you know what? She made lemonade from some fucking lemons. If she actually turns her life around and becomes a less shitty person and actually starts to do something with her life because of this circumstance, I would say that's actually awesome. But we are far too early in this poor young girl's life to get remotely close to being able to judge that yet.
Kids are gonna see it, and they're gonna feel like, oh, well, if I act bad towards my parents, you know, I can become so famous to, like, have all these followers, have all this money.
Okay, I think that might be going a little far. I think she most likely does encourage not so good behavior, but I don't think it's going to go to that extent. I think she kind of glorifies it a little bit by being able to have this much attention and this much success just for being a little shit. But I don't think some kid's gonna have the literal thought process of like, oh, if I treat my parents like shit, I'll be famous too.
Knowing what other viral stars have done over the years, what do you think the future holds for her?
Bankruptcy.
Correct.
I'd give her like maybe 2 or 3 more years, and that's even kind of stretching it.
That's totally stretching it. I don't think she's gonna last the year unless she can actually drop another song that is better than this one, that's actually got some talent. Even then, no fucking guarantees, but you're gonna need something more than that. So here's the thing, her entire quote-unquote career is based upon the fact that she has an established following of people who have their eyes on her. Now, there are certain media outlets that will try to capitalize on this and make more of an event that she's involved in bigger than it needs to be, for the sake of trying to capitalize on it. So they may also try to keep her in the news because they know she's money. But at the end of the day, her success is built upon being a spectacle. That means you constantly need to be a spectacle and break conventions. She can do this by continuing to be a little shit, or she can do this by doing something amazing. Either way, if she is not constantly turning heads because of her behavior, good or bad, her career's over. There's not nearly enough talent or interest in that music to keep that rolling. No fucking way. I give her a year fucking tops.
The world is her oyster, and she's gonna...
That guy is unhealthily excited about this. All right, so in conclusion, that entire song and music video is the living proof that the pop music industry and the establishment music industry has gone to shit. It's not because the song was talentless and bullshit to begin with, although that's a contributing factor. It's the fact that it is talentless and bullshit to begin with, but at the same time stands up to the rest of the shit we listen to on the fucking radio. The pop hits that everyone tries to push out is like, oh, this is great, this is great, this is great. That stacks up to it. There was no real fucking talent there on behalf of the artist. It was talent on behalf of the resources that they pulled in. People who are like, I'm not doing this unless you fucking pay me. And they're like, here, we got money. What do you want? And they're like, okay, I'm in. Because they're already invested in their time. They got their money. They're the fuck out. That's the fucking issue. They don't give a fuck what she's talking about and think, like, I'm really happy they at least had her dressed that modestly. But still, I mean, you know what the insinuation was, especially when she was standing on the back of the car, ass arched out. I mean, come the fuck on. It's gross. And to go along with Anthony Fantano, he said it best. You guys are gonna want me to tear this apart and bitch about it because, oh, it's terrible. Like, guys, this is on par with what's going on in pop. Anthony Fantano fucking said it, and he is, I wouldn't say an apologist, but he definitely loves pop a shit ton more than I do. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, good. If you want to help me make better videos, you can go to the link in the description to my Patreon, pledge some money every month, or if you don't want to do a rolling pledge, you can go to the links down there to tip me in Bitcoin or tip me via PayPal, or I also have a merch store, links down there as well. And you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Become the Night. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Rock on!